Hey guys, what's up? It's the Chinchilla Notebook, and for this week's video, I'm going to be doing it on how to convince your parents to get you a chinchilla or let you have a chinchilla. So, before I actually get into this, I just want to say that, first of all, my situation was different, and I'll explain it at the end of the video. But my situation is different. I didn't have to convince my parents for a chinchilla, and I'll tell you about that. But these are just some tips that I've learned when I try to convince my parents for other pets. And also, everybody's parents are different. They've all got different reasons for what they do, why they don't want a chinchilla. And the thing is, these tips might work for some of you, and if they do, great, I'm very glad. But if they don't, because these aren't soundproof, if they don't, just don't be mad, don't disrespect for your parents. Just, forget about it, because your parents, I don't know your situation, I don't know why they chose what they want to, but just know that these are probably not going to work for everybody. I'll just be honest. These are great tips that anybody can try for any pet, but at the same time, they might not work. So if your parents say no, then that's just the answer that you've got to accept. And so, yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into the video, because I've got some pretty good tips for you guys to try to get your parents to see your side of why you want a chinchilla. First thing is to introduce the pet and the idea of having a chinchilla. So the first thing you do is never ask your parents for a chinchilla right out. What you need to do is tell them, oh hey, look at this cute animal or whatever, and introduce the idea of actually having a chinchilla. So that's what I did for other pets, and my mom's like, oh, that's such a cute little animal, it's so cute and everything. So just try to do that, introduce the idea, oh, this is a chinchilla, maybe show them some things, I don't know. And the next thing is to show pictures and random videos of chinchillas. There are such cute pictures of chinchillas on Instagram, online, videos on YouTube and everything. So just show your parents these pictures and videos. Still don't tell them that you want a chinchilla. Just tell them he wants a treat or to come out, whichever, I'm not sure. You want to come out? You have to come down here if you want to come out. Okay. So just show them cute pictures and videos, and usually chinchillas, well, in my opinion, they're super cute. I just turned on the washer. That was random. Anyway, but usually chinchillas are pretty cute pets, so your parents will probably melt at the sight of them. Alright, he really wanted to come out. So where am I? I just completely lost my train of thought. So try showing them pictures and videos of the chinchilla. The next thing is to talk and show your interest in chinchillas, obviously by showing them videos and stuff. That's what you do by showing that you're interested in them. But, hey Merlin, get out of there. What is he doing? It's so dark. Sorry, guys. So what I did for other pets is I just told my parents like random facts and everything, and continued showing them videos, which they loved. Sometimes they were just like, okay. But by this point, I'm pretty sure your parents will know that, hey, you really love chinchillas. Hey. So, yeah, talk about them a lot. So the next thing to do is to show responsibility. Now, I don't know how old you are. I don't recommend you getting a chinchilla if you are under 10 years old. Chinchillas are not beginner pets. They're not advanced, but they're definitely intermediate. So, show your responsibility. Like, what do you do around the household, and how do you take care of your other pets and treat your siblings if you have any, and your parents, and what part of chores or stuff do you have in the house? If you don't show responsibility, it's not a good idea to get a chinchilla, because they are a lot of responsibility and work. Merlin, get out of there. I'm not gonna let you go. Oh my word. He is being one stubborn little rat. Okay. So show your responsibility in different ways. If you have other pets, maybe start taking your dog out for walks more often, and cleaning and taking them out for the bathroom or whatever you do for them, or your cat, or I don't know, your fishbowl, anything really. Another thing you could actually try is to get a simple animal like a fish, like a little goldfish, and take care of that really, really well. Clean their bowl and feed them all the time, and that could be another thing that you could do for responsibility. But basically, you yourself have to be responsible. Don't just make it seem that you are to your parents. You have to be. The next thing is to show them informative videos on chinchillas. Now, no self-promo here, but I've got some pretty informative videos on chinchillas. So I'm not just talking, hey, what are you doing? Merlin. So I'm not just talking about my channel. There are other chinchilla channels, and I'll see if I can link them down below. Sometimes it's difficult for me, but I'll see if I can. But just show them informative videos on chinchillas and different kinds of topics so they can kind of get a feel for it. And at this point, at this point you still haven't asked them yet for a chinchilla, but I'm pretty sure that they'll kind of have figured it out that you're interested. Sorry for the filming in this video. Merlin is just, he's everywhere today. So where am I? And I'm just losing my train of thought. So show them videos on chinchillas, how to care for them, and different kinds of topics. You can find a lot on my channel. If you've never been here before, check out my channel. I'm not going to link any down below, but hey, this guy is a troublemaker. I don't know why that was just lying there. Anyway, so the last thing is to write a letter on why you want a chinchilla and your part in the finance and care of it. So this is what I did when I wanted... a hamster, and I just wrote a long letter about hamsters, and what I did is I included a lot about information on them so I could show my parents just how much I know about them. And also in the letter, add what you're going to be doing as far as paying for them and caring for them. I'm obviously guessing you would care for them and your parents wouldn't, but a lot of kids get pets and think that their parents should take care of them and all they get to do is the fun part, and that's not true. If you want to show okay, I think someone's ready to go back in their cage. So you can't always have the fun part. You have to take care of them most of the way, or you and your siblings or whatever, but you have to include in the letter what you're going to be doing financially. That will actually help you a long way. Chinchillas are not cheap pets. So if you're gonna, what I do is I tell my mom I'll buy everything, all the accessories. All she pays for, she paid for the cage, and all she pays for is the food and the pellets. That's all she pays for. So I pay for the rest, and in my opinion, that's the way it should be. In your letter, don't exclude the fact that chinchillas are expensive, because they are, and you're gonna get an unpleasant surprise when you get a chinchilla and they're a ton of money. The thing is, in your letter, you have to include all the facts about chinchillas and what's great about them, the pros, but also include the cons. I actually have a video on the pros and cons of owning a chinchilla, so you should most definitely check that out. I think I'll link that down below. But basically, man, I'm out of breath because I was chasing Merlin. But basically, in your letter, just be bare honest. Don't include all the fuzzy, rosy parts, because when you get your chinchilla, you're in for a bad surprise. And then lastly, give your parents this letter and see what they say. Don't bug them about it. Let them think and ponder about it. If they say no right away, you can still try asking them, but do it very unannoyingly. Parents will definitely say no if you bug them all day long. So another thing is, make them know that you cannot just give this chinchilla up after you get it and keep it for a few months. This happens all the time, and it's really wrong. I really disagree with it. People just getting chinchillas or animals and thinking, oh, they're so fun, and then when they get tired and bored of them, they give them away. And I think that's wrong. So let your parents know what it really is to take care of a chinchilla, and you yourself need to know. Chinchillas are cute and they look fun and whatever, but in reality, they're a lot more work than you think. So just, you know, keep that in mind when you're trying to convince your parents. So I hope this video has helped you in some way, and if it has, let me know down below if this all worked for you. If it didn't, well, I'm sorry about that. I told you that this might not work for everybody. When I tried to get a hamster, my mom was like on the brink of saying yes, but I ended up changing my mind about it, so I didn't actually get one because I realized that if I want to go on vacation, I can't have many pets. So anyway, that is it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And Merlin was a real stink bug in this video, but he is calmly eating hay now, which would have been helpful. Anyway, would have been helpful earlier. So I'll see you guys in next week's video, and actually might post a little early. I might post next Sunday instead of next Monday because I'm going to be gone camping. So yeah, we'll see about that. And thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Merlin says bye.